Be a good series. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final best of 3 of the day. Vitality on the CT side of Dust 2 for this pistol. They've got a defuse kit, a couple of flashbangs here at Apex.
Okay.
Looking to explore towards the lower B area. He's going to fall back, however. Ricky will be joining Shazam towards lower B. There's going to be a couple of smokes thrown towards CT spawn, I believe. I did hear a smoke go off. Where has it gone? Does it happen again?
Let's investigate. Where's the replay, Henry?
Where's the smoke? Where's the replay? There is a smoke on the map. I can see it in the top left. Where did it go?
It landed on top of the building, I'm guessing. Whoop, yeah, cleverly falling back. Don't really want those Glocks to get too close. Oh, no, but he runs into more. He was pushed right onto the tracks, wasn't he? RPK is going to be going down. That's Shazam and Obo and Sick opening the round. And actually, they just continue to fight. They don't really need to, but I guess they're just so excited about what's going on here. Ooh. NBK long range. Yeah, so just don't peek him again. Just wait. No point in losing any more players. That's Shazam finishing off the round with a triple kill. And Complexity win the pistol.
If you're Complexity right now, like, you've got nothing to lose, right? No one's expecting you to lift this trophy. Like, it's similar. Okay, that's where it went. I love this replay feature you've brought into the broadcast, Anders. Maybe it can be something for the future for all events.
I'm excited. I'm excited we can do it this fast. Huge shout out to the production crew.
Yeah, you've got some of the best boys in the business. You've got Sliggy and Cause back there getting it done.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, it's really enjoyable. We need more of that. But I think you're right. I think Complexity they have already proven so much just by even getting into this match. So I think there's going to be a lot less pressure on them to play well here. But honestly, I think people's, let's say, the sort of baseline for what people think this Complexity line-off is actually deceptively off for a lot of people. And the reason is that they've just been through so many weird things.
It kind of reminds me of the London Face It Major when Complexity had that crazy run and they almost got to playoffs. They lost out to FaZe in the best of 3.
That was huge.
They got to the third map. It was Dust 2 as well, I believe. Not that this is the third map, but it was just it was a very exciting finish, and they did a great job of taking down some giants on the way there.
Yeah, but then they played with like nothing at a stand-in for a while. They had Ricky stuck in Canada. They had so many things that were sort of like all over the place with this team. Oh, that's a great shot from Apex. Nice lineup. But it's just to say that if you sort of look at the team and think, oh, well, I'm not really sure, it's like, yeah, there's a good reason why, because you actually haven't like seen the stable version of this team for a while now. So I think that could be fun. That could be. I think that may be throwing off a couple of people in thinking about this. Oh, Depth. There's one right guy. Yeah, that's going to be hard to spot, isn't it?
The crunching sound of the drop down from short. Obo, though, I feel like this kid's going to perform. This is going to be crazy. That's his second kill of the game so far, and they'll head back towards B. There will be NBK and Apex waiting on the other side, however. Smoke down, at least for now. Flashbang doesn't quite catch NBK. He has to turn away, but he's ready and eager to fight. He'll get 2 frags and presumably the third. Very nice job from Vitality. They bounce back after the pistol defeats, and they keep 4 players up, and they manage to salvage a couple of AKs as well. So that's great. Zywo will be holding that with Apex, and like you said, great shot. The flashbang assist from NBK there as well. Def tried to drop down towards Spawn, but made a lot of noise in doing so. And at that point, NBK ready for the final 3 players to make their way towards B. Nice backup from Alex. No real doubts in their mind they were giving that round up.
Yeah.
And Eco for Complexity here.
It wasn't really K Serrato levels of crunch jumping down, but it was still pretty good.
That really upset me when he fell off. I was like, I couldn't really fathom what was happening. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were caught off guard, but maybe including himself even. It's not really clear. They do have 4 Deagles and a Scout. Obo the one to pick up the Scout here. And Ricky going to be the one to open it up, taking down Alex. Even Alex had a chance to reply then, but didn't quite get the kill. That's not necessarily the source of Vitality, but the next kill is going to be really important. 4 versus 5 when you have all these rifles, that is fine, but 3 versus 5, that would not be good. Then you're spreading yourself very thinly at that point in time. So let's see. Oh, Saiwood. Oh, that grenade could be good, couldn't it? Right in front of them. It could have been even better if it hadn't touched the corner.
Could have been a little juicier. So they'll be happy about that at least. They got all 5 players towards short right now, Anders. They have no utility. They really need someone to get an opening pick. Ricky's already found a nice 1 dig, but can he go one step further? Flashbang comes in for Zywo. Doesn't fully commit just yet. He's letting them get nice and close. That is 2 mates to inflict some damage first. Nice shot from Sick, but I don't think they've got a plan here. Here comes Apex. 3K to close it out. It will be 2-2. Remember, that's the eco from Complexity. That was not a partial or even a force by anything like that. They've still got enough here for AWPs, AKs, and apparently a UMP. That'll be used by the in-game leader, newly appointed, Death. Playing on home soil here in London. He's from up north, but you get what I mean.
I really think, you know, a little bit more time could be spent talking about Def. One of the few UK players now also acting as an in-game leader. It's actually quite remarkable in my opinion. So
yeah, he's very focused, very dedicated to complexity as well. Made the big move from moving to the UK to America. Yeah, and he's been there for about almost 3 years now, I think. So yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I would love to see that side of it too. I think that would be interesting to get a little bit of an insight on just on that front. 5th round coming up here, and we'll see. There no orb shot in the middle. They don't know that only one person crossed. If they knew, then that would be some really good information to work with. But the upside to that is the really aggressive play here on Catwalk from Vitality. I like seeing this when you're playing alone in B like that. It's nice to have a couple of people close by. So see if they can make any sense of it and help out. Otherwise, NBK is alone with no grenades. Oh my. He's actually got no way to stop them apart from shooting them. Which is
that's the best way.
It is, broadly speaking. Yeah, you're right. I can't really. You're right, Henry. You're right again. I'm not even going to argue it.
I know what you mean.
Oh, look at them pushing.
It's a difficult one considering he's there alone. This is the reaction from Vitality here. They're going to try and back NBK up. Wow. Oh my goodness, that certainly does it. 1.5 kills. Def down to 27 points of health, but he's just trying to get himself 1 kill if possible. NBK, he said he had no grenade. Here come the bullets, and doesn't look like it's going to be enough. It goes down to a 2-on-2.
Def got 2 in the middle. He actually picked up 2 with a UMP inside of that smoke.
No way.
I can't believe it. I mean,
actually happened.
We couldn't see
he
it.
had 27 HP.
Yeah, he stood inside of it. He got 1 kill, then ran back out the other way.
Sometimes you got to make those plays. You don't love to do it, but sometimes it's just required. And
here's a Molotov on RPK. No, they're not going to find somewhere reasonable to put it. Now, retaking this is going to be very hard for Vitality. Almost impossible task to get through this window, and shutting it down to RPK. He can still do it. He's got the Kitchen Sam around the corner, and that's a big play. No smoke either. That's going to be really hard on RPK. The flashbang, though, oh, it's so good, but he comes off the defuser. Now long range with the pistol. RPK, he's going to get the kill, but not the round. That's going to be a bit rough. He goes up with the bomb, and that's Complexity winning it. Def, another replay, Henry. I've got the menu. Can I get the replay? I
guess this one deserves a replay, to be fair. If Def sat in that smoke, remember he went down to 27 points of health. He sat there the entire time. They had no idea. There's your replay. It's even ready before you request it, Anders. That's the level we're operating at right now.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I'm a regular customer, Henry. I expect the staff to know what I want.
Well, maybe if you are a regular customer, you could become a premium viewer, Anders, and you can do that and subscribe to the Twitch channel. You can have all the individual POVs. You can look at the Faceit stats live and watch whoever you want. You probably do have to listen to us, I'd imagine. Like, unless you can do the ASMR.
You get
plug-in.
That as a bonus on top. Henry, that was a great crossover into the promotional bit.
I know.
They should pay you more money.
That's what I was going for. I was thinking if I say this now, they might pay me more. So that would be...
They should. Wonderful.
That's what I'm going for here. I will shut up for everyone.
Well, it's I mean, now's the time. Could be at an all-time high. So if you're going to sell out, Henry, then now's the time to do it. Like, you know, I'm calling it.
I've put my 5 years in of casting. You know, it's time to sell out.
He's done it. So here we go. 6th round coming up. I mean, they win the round complexity, and this is what they have to fight with. That seems unfair.
That's true, but they're up against about the same. Is going to be ZywOo, missing out on the initial kill, but damage done to Ricky in lower. So he does hit it, but he'll stay on 25 points of health. Now I like this. This is a bit of classic Dust 2. You got some long control. You get your AWP in the pit. You can fall back and go towards Sean Pin to the bomb side, but they look pretty committed to exploring their options towards long. Mac-10s actually have a lot of power here, and as you notice, they've got no helmets on the CT side at all, so Mac-10s become a lot more dangerous.
They absolutely do, and there's almost no utility, no defuse kits either. Now, they have snuck into Upper Dark, and they've seen nobody, because I think Ricky's, because he's low, was already falling back. He didn't really want to stick around and defend Upper Dark. That means there's 4 people here ready to defend. So even if they don't have that much to defend with, it can still be pretty good. I think Vitality have got a great read in this round. Obo making the crossover with the Mac-10, just firing off a couple of bullets, but yeah, they're getting close. Oh, Ricky and Def, those are big kills to come out. Now that's smoke for Obo, blocking off a little bit of time. He actually hasn't reloaded yet. ZywOo gonna get that kill regardless, and they're low on health on Complexity side. This is looking great for the defense right now. Vitality coming up with a big defense, although Def is going to pick up one. NBK, the last one, left 30 seconds here, and the bomb's going to go down on the other side. NBK, if he gets too close, that could be dangerous. It's Def here with the triple already, faking out NBK, and he gets the kill. Quad to save the round. Def doing it all.
Yeah, really well
In-game
played.
leading and the frags.
Yeah, he's a strong fragger as well. I think he's criminally underrated in terms of his rifling potential. He can AWP as well. He really can do it all, and just suddenly goes under the radar. And hopefully, this lineup might be able to cause some damage in the scene, and people will realize that he's legit. He's a very, very solid player indeed. It's going to be 4-2. Vitality will have not even a partial buy. I'd call this an eco. They've got 2 Kevlars, some upgraded pistols, 1 flash. That's about it. So, complexity. Dust 2 is a perfect map when you've got a team that's not really fully established tactically.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, let's play Dust 2. Like, let's definitely do that. You got some crazy fraggers in there. Obo hasn't gone off yet. There's 2 kills to his name, but certainly time to change that. MBK, he has another one to his total, taking down Ricky. And now Def flashed off. This could get a little bit dicey. Zywoo, another young prodigy, will be finding a couple of kills with the Desert Eagle. 3-on-1 now. Obo, let's see what you're made of, kid. He'll be holding up towards middle, and MBK gives him a taste of the Desert Eagle. There it is.
That was Apex.
He loves to scream.
Oh,
Trust me, you'll hear a lot of that. They're right behind us right now, so they're about like, they're down on the stage. We're up here in the crow's nest. They're all like 20 meters behind us, so you're going to hear a lot of screaming.
Go Apex. I want more of that. That's great.
There's a lot of passion here today. That Fury game, lots of screaming behind us going on. And yeah, I want Apex to keep it up. And that's what, like, Vitality in the last year, they were almost humbled, right? They've gone from like the biggest names in CSGO to starting all over again with a new lineup. And they've dropped off the radar. I feel like they're enjoying CS again for that fact and grinding. Yeah,
I mean, we've had a lot of that stuff today, right? We had Fury sort of like real emotion after that game for obvious reasons. Let's make 2019 and 20. Let's make them the passion years, you know, sort of bringing it all back to the love of the game. That would be great.
I would enjoy that.
I love it when I see players invested into the game like that. And those were some, I mean, crisp shots coming out of NBK, obviously with the Deagle, and that flashbang setup is. I mean, I don't even know what you can do about that. You just get absolutely crushed. Timing was godlike.
Yeah, it was. The Desert Eagles, that's such a French play as well. Like, Deagles towards short and just headshotting everyone. Like, it's throughout the years. The last 10 years, that's been such a French approach.
You say that as someone who's still feeling the pain a little bit,
Yeah,
Henry.
I wanted to reference a round I'm thinking of, but it wouldn't really hold much weight here. But, yeah, RPK's done that to me many times on the server. So, yeah.
The best in Source, right?
Yeah, he was. He was crazy. Well, here we go. Not really much to talk about in this round. And we will see RPK finding a couple, speak of the devil. And looks like a clean sweep here. Alex can calm things down and just get a couple of taps in to take out Def.
Well done.
Indeed, 4-4. Ricky will bring out the AWP. Now, this is what I want to see. Oh, he's not. He's dropping it. I was about to say, oh, it'd be great to see Ricky like back on the AWP. It's even in a secondary role. That'd be crazy. That'd be really cool. I think he will on the CT side, but he's just dropping the AWP this time for Shazam. He's the main AWPer still. It was Stanislaw before he left this team that was a secondary AWP, and it didn't really make sense. Ricky came onto the scene in 2015 at the Cologne Major, and he was playing for Immunity then. He was like nuts with the AWP. Like, he was like showstopper. And I want to see him bring it out as they get the tag. And we want MBK to go down to 47 HP.
Yeah, I would really like to see Ricky try that a little bit more. NBK, so frustrating. Oh, look at this boost, though. Are they going to be ready for it? They're sort of squaring up like they are, but Obo walks into it. That's a nice little trick there. Kind of low risk, I would say, for even if you could get peeked there. It's still a pretty good shot. Now, Zywoo down the middle, relocating fairly quickly. It could be dangerous if they just try and make the jump cross here. Def not going to get caught this time, but the grenade will land right on top of him. So Vitality looking pretty good right now. A little bit of backup here in the B bomb site for NBK, who's low on health, and they have one down. Look at RPK, he's down at long, pretty far up, so he kind of hasn't heard anyone for a long time. Probably is calling that in, saying nothing really happening down here, so they can stay up on that A bomb site and maybe help out. Now they're going back. Is it going to be a B split? Are they going to try and smoke both sides? Yeah.
That's normally the case.
Faking it.
So 2 smokes, one to remove vision in CD spawn, the other designed to block vision from the window, but they're not using it at all, you're right.
Push through, Alex.
Oh, flash no good. Zywoo ready on the car. He will get the first and the second. He will be silenced by Shazam. 4-on-2, massive advantage for Vitality. But Complexity should have a plan here. Alex, quick up short, might be able to get the trade pretty quickly. He does, and that's going to be Sick going down. And Shazam, he is very good with the AWP, especially in clutch scenarios. There's the first. If they feed him, there's a chance he can win this. Not going to happen. MBK, nice shot.
Almost pre-fired, wasn't he?
Yeah,
then?
that's what I thought. If he gets that kill, then he's really onto something.
Yeah, could have worked out. I was excited for a minute there because when they put up that double smoke in middle, Alex sort of has to fall back into CT spawn, but actually he pushes through the smoke to check that no one's middle. It's so good play because even if you can't rotate a bunch of people to help out Saiwu, you can give him the call, right? You can tell him they're not coming middle. I know that, like that. You know, you give him the confidence, the assurance that he's got to stay really focused in.
One thing we didn't talk about, Anders,
There's a lot of things I can think of. What are you thinking about, Henry?
Humor me for a second.
All
this
right.
is one of the few times you've got two Brits on the server right now in London looking to get themselves a place in the playoff. We've got Alex, we've got Def.
Oh, you're right.
We've got two British representatives on the server. Zaiwu will take care of Sick, courtesy of a flashbang from Alex towards Long. So a nice opening kill. This is a bit of an eco from Complexity. So a couple of scouts. Some Deagles. One Kevlar for Obo. Still yet to show us what he's capable of. I'm sure it's coming. Best of 3, remember.
Well, you know what? I had a bit of a test, almost science, in fact, Henry.
Okay, I'm listening.
I mean, I'm into that. I think science is great. So I thought, you know, let's test a proposition. Like, if we really are living, hold on, we'll cancel that. Alex, he's even letting him through. Oh, he wants more people to come on in. That's so dirty, isn't it?
I love it.
Great play here from Alex. But yeah, Obo with the deal. Probably not much he could do. Alex gonna be. Oh, Apex gonna get that last kill. I was gonna say, I tweeted out, you know, if we really do live in a simulation, you know, then let's get like some subtle evidence. You know, let it be true then that, you know, the UK is gonna have like a rising team in 19 and that they're gonna be like good in 20. I think it was something like that. So, you know, I'm sort of waiting around.
I think we're a couple of years away from that.
I don't know. If you see that there's that new lineup that Vexed just pick up.
Sure.
I think that could be something. I'm kind of hopeful about that.
All right, put your money where your mouth is. Let's put a pie on it.
Oh, Henry.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
If we could make it like a 3, if we could bring Moses in.
Yeah.
I really am interested in that.
Thing is, he would just take it without winning or losing the bet. He'd just be up for it. You know? That's his style.
All right. Well, I think it could be something.
All right, I'm definitely interested. I want it to happen. Don't get me wrong.
It would also confirm, you know, that we are living in a simulation.
I guess it would. There'll be no other discussion required. Obo's got that long spawn, by the way, and with this sort of team, I would say he's probably going to take it. Heads out with the flashbang. He is going to challenge. Flash through, and this is a brave move, but if ever there was a man to pull it off, let's see what he can do. Spraying through the smoke wildly. They've actually done damage to RPK as well. They do take down Alex. RPK surely going to drop. Oh, he gets one. That's pretty cool, considering the situation he was in. Yeah,
there was no escape, and you know, they just didn't even know that he was there, I think. They'd done all the damage, but they hadn't really... Oh,
brave boy.
Shot. That's doable.
That's Shazam. Just really going for it there.
I have a particular love for that position that Saiwu was playing, because that was my position in 1.6.
Okay.
So shooting people jumping into the pit is, you know...
Many people get shot, or...?
Yeah, all the time, Henry.
All the time.
All of the time. Actually, nobody ever made it into the pit alive when I was there.
Wow. And then you got that injury, and that kind of ruined your career, basically, didn't it?
That's how the story goes.
Yeah. Could have been one of the best. Could have been you playing right now.
Yeah, I still think that could be true. I think sometimes I wake up and
I've
think
never
about
ruled it out. Thinking about you coming back in CS, pro player.
Out of nowhere. Real career
33
switch.
years old seems a little bit much to come back with, but...
We've seen the player turn analyst. We've never seen, like, you know, the casters turn pro. I think it's time. Well, here's the flashbang for Apex. He was screaming earlier. Let's see if that war cry is not going to be enough. Ricky will shut him down. It looked like almost everybody was blind as well, so that's a great kill. Now, Saiwu, they don't have a grenade for him, but I'm not sure if they spotted him. He's still in a lot of trouble if they saw him.
If MBK gets a kill here, and oh my goodness, Saiwu, okay. The fact he peeked before MBK could really help him out suggests he won't be able to do this now, but great effort. Shazam, great shot.
Yeah, that's big. Really, really good job. 6-5, and a very close game starting off with. Nobody really sort of being allowed to run away with it. I feel like it's too much Henry in there. We get back-to-back good games. Do we really deserve that? Maybe we do. 6-5 right now.
We deserve it, Anders.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've been good boys today.
Yeah, today.
Today, yeah, maybe
Little,
not
that's a little
this
detail,
week
isn't
or even in the last 24 hours. But today,
Don't want to promise too much.
we're going to get into round 12 here. We're going to see MBK. This is a position you'll see him play a lot, actually. He does great work from the back platform. I think it's with the AUG. I haven't tried that myself, but it makes a lot of sense with that weapon. That position was a lot more powerful, right? And Alex, given the difficult task of holding middle close up toward the doors, you're vulnerable to Molotovs here. They can be bounced over, dribble over the top and land. Here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. There's the Molotov. To be fair, you can hear it be thrown, so you can get out of there before it even lands on top of you. That one would have actually not touched him.
Yeah, it's if they do the wall bang while it's landing on you, right?
Exactly.
You can't get away. That could be frustrating.
You see FaZe do it a lot. I think it's Nika that throws that Molotov out back. Get him. But still a trade. That's okay. 4-on-4. You can see that they're kind of calling a lot of stuff on the fly, I would say, at this point. Like a lot of kind of ad-lib stuff coming in. But like Dust2 lends itself with that. That's fine.
It does. That missed flashbang, I mean, you're right, it was fine in the end, but that's one of the things, if you review some of the demo, you're going to be thinking like,
yeah, how do you get a clean kill, right?
Yeah, really need to make sure. Ricky will get that kill on Apex. That leaves NBK alone in the site, and they're actually a little bit far away. They're flanking out of long as well now, but I don't think they're going to get here in time. NBK has to do a good job. He has to get one, preferably two kills. Oh, he's going to get that one. And actually, RPK will follow it up on Shazam, and now Saiwu up in the window, 20 seconds. He tries for that no-scope, and that's very optimistic.
Ambitious no-scope, but I was still kind of believing, you know. I didn't mind it. We're going to see HE thrown in, RPK.
They have a Molotov.
Yeah, they Molotov the door. He could be in trouble. That nade doesn't help things out. Molotov will be deployed momentarily, goes towards the window, so now they can just focus on the door. Helps out a lot. You can see they're not really challenging him. They're crossfire, but they're covering each other. If he wants to get declare a big box, oh, where's the commitment? Obo will get 3 in the round. He hasn't struck since the first, I think, 3 rounds, but now that's a big one for him. 3 kills, takes it up to 6. Money's still there for Vitality. I say that. Zywoo 2K, MBK 2K. It's Apex that has $7,000. Alex at 4,500. I think a pasture buy is in order. I don't think you can really go for this one unless you want to get the hero orb on Zywoo, and he challenges T-Spawn.
They might. I can see that.
They are French after all.
They are French. Now, the real French thing to do, you remember when Shocks would sort of pick up an open and run up middle with it? And not even just challenge middle.
I like that. The thing is, that was a legit thing in Source, so like I don't hate it. Like people used to do that all the time.
It worked in the beginning of Go too.
Yeah. That's there. Oh, there it is. The orb comes out.
Oh.
We've called it, Anders. We're getting it. Deagles and an orb. There is an org. But Zoe, here, please keep the camera on, and let's see if he wants to face T-Spawn. Let's see whether he's got the minerals to do it.
The minerals.
I want to see it. If he's this big star I've been hearing so much about, you're facing T-Spawn right now. You're flashing over, you're challenging, you're taking Shazam down. Smoke at the back suggests he might go for it, or they'll boost behind it, I think. Would that be... No, nothing.
No,
nothing.
We set it up with him. We really gave them all the chances,
I thought that would be the one, man.
The minerals. Have you been watching Snatch lately?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm glad you know that.
Great movie. Well, here we go. 6-6 all tied up. Sick. Going to get run down that MP9 from RPK. And actually, the smoke, are they going to be able... Oh, they're retaliating from short as well. The long push is falling back, so these guys on short, they really need to make up their minds. This might get a little bit weird right now for Complexity. Everybody's following up on Catwalk. I'm not sure about this. So much time has passed. I think Vitality are going to be in a great position to maybe retaliate here, although Def's going to get 1 kill there, but 2 in return. Apex, that's back-to-back Deagle headshots. We need another replay for that one for sure.
Absolutely. Ricky in a compromised position now. 1 versus 3. Doesn't even have a chance to show us what he's capable of.
Get all the replays.
All of them. We need every single one. More replays. And more fun will be had, I think. Here's the replay for you. Apex with 1. Oh, that is filthy. 2 shots, 2 headshots at that angle. It's one of the most difficult shots as well. Oh, you only see heads, they're moving. Like, that is not an easy one to hit. And he's absolutely sent it. Beautiful.
Yeah, well done. Well played. 7-6 right now. I think this is pretty good for Vitality. Again, I feel like CT side could be a bit more challenging on this map, so I really think the French are doing a fine job at the moment.
Yeah, this is a great game. This is building up beautifully. We'll see if the Deagles can have a similar effect on the Complexity side. With no armor, no nades, I would suggest not. It's a small victory if they can get the bomb planted. But with 3 players pretty close in terms of proximity on the A site, I would say they're not even going to get close. But I've been wrong before.
Don't bring the bomb close to the ledge. Let's make that deal. Keep it away so that it doesn't fall down.
Well, Def has it. Over one goal. They've survived the initial shot. They've got a trade.
It falls down.
Oh, it fell down. Yeah, you're right. I don't think it would have mattered either way, but it did go down.
It probably didn't. But it has to be a rule. Whoever has the bomb has to stay against the back wall. From now on.
New rule.
New rule. And if you don't, you're fired.
That's it.
Yeah, off the team.
Fair enough. Couldn't it have like a swear jar sort of system going? That would be better, maybe more efficient.
Can we settle on like a 3-strike kind of rule?
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
If you do it more than 3 times within...
Oh! If you do that more than 3 times, you kick for cheating.
Yeah, or you get a salary raise. That's
great shot from Shazam. Still can make that shot, absolutely. I don't think it's really attempted that much anymore. You see most people go for the door spam, but now quick enough, it does work.
Now really the cherry on top would, if they had screened back at Apex at that point in time, that would have been good. Ricky waiting here for Cywoop, and he crunches right under it.
Like Ricky's even waiting for that as well. I don't like his default position. That's like the most standard hold you can have when you're waiting for a B push, but still very quick shot. Not sure what it would matter with Zywo's orb coming through. Incendiary lands. Does a hold from the door. Looks a little bit shallow. I like the confidence, but it's going to be definitely a great shot.
Yeah, they were sort of 2 people there. He overpeaked actually both of them and peeked into the second one. Alex is going to go down. Nice shot from Sick. That wouldn't necessarily have been easy to hit. And NBK going to go down. Great round right now out of Complexity.
Yeah, good work from Def. 2 kills for him, one of which is cleanly for a smoke. RPK's decent, but 1 flash, 3 kills to fire and a bomb to defuse, and Def's by scaffolding as well. I don't think he's got much chance in this one. A bit of a misstep from Def will give him a chance for 1 kill, but there it is, 8-7. This is our first map at the best of 3, and it's just warming up. You're going to want to come back and see how this one concludes.
Introducing the ECS Premium Pass. The unique viewing experience allows you to get further into the action. It enables you to focus on any player within the game and even the ECS official observer. Subscribers will have access to interactive HUD, detailed statistics on all players and an improved minimap, and much more. All Faceit TV Twitch subscribers will receive full access to 11 additional streams for the ultimate CS viewing experience. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe now for only $4.99 and watch CS the way you want to.
A very even first half here on Dust 2 between Vitality and Complexity. 8-7, slightly in favor of Complexity. It was, yeah, it was a really good close first half. Hard to say how it's going to end out on the other half here. I don't know.
No one knows, and this is the beauty of competition.
Yes.
So we're going to have to see how it all works out. Vitality with a slight edge, of course, but MBK, he has not invested in the pistol just yet. There's the final bit of Kevlar, so 5 Kevlar's 4 Vitality kind of takes long out of the equation completely because you do need either PT-50s or smokes to make that cross.
Yes.
So I'd assume we're going out for a fast B sort of approach or short. That's what my guess would be.
I really like the fast mid pushes now.
Yeah, they're seeing a lot of those types dropping
Yeah.
down from T-spawn, and we'll see what they've got in mind. I don't think long will be the case, but happy to be proved wrong. 4-man stack for the CTs. What is going on here?
They're just fighting in the middle.
They're
just
rushing
saying,
mid.
Oh, Obo gonna hit the headshot. Apex trying to fight back. It's RPK instead. 2 big kills. A third one coming in. Long range with the Glock, and he's just decimated them completely. Ricky now fighting back.
Wait.
Oh, it's all over the place. He almost got that kill. He can still do it, but he's gonna get tagged in the face crossing there, and that's a big hit.
They throw all the tactics out the window at that point. If the CTs are just rushing middle, it doesn't matter what strategy they had in mind. But it looks like Vitality have this one, especially considering Ricky got headshot in the process. 2 lovely shots from him. Goes on the corner, gives up his spot. He's coming from short. He would have to do something unspeakable at this point to make it work. USP, not ideal in this scenario. It's got less than 12 bullets remaining, but I don't think that'll be the factor. We'll see whether this is going to be enough for him. Just going to touch the bomb.
Who's it holding it in? That's so bold. I like the little idea of faking the sound of someone falling by making that jump over at the ledge. I mean, it's a good idea, but
it was like what was he going to do? Like, he'd run out of time. He wasn't going to find 2 kills at that point. He was just hoping like a massive mistake would be made, and maybe they wouldn't check it. Like, it's pretty audacious to go for a full defuse there.
I really want RPK's Glock. Like, how does it work at that range?
You said Glock, sorry.
Glock, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're getting to the next round. I don't know. We'll have to ask him. Right, hold it together, Anders. It's all good. We'll get into a force buy here from Complexity. We'll have the Scouts, MP9s, a UMP, and 1 CZ. Shazam, very good on the Scout, but so is Zywoo. I like this boost. Don't really see that too much anymore. It used to be very popular when the mid-splits was such a thing. Still a strong position.
It does work really well. Because people have figured out how to smoke that box that's on the other side.
It's just like such a pre-fire now. You have to sit there crouched, and then by the time you maybe time it correctly, like it always seems like you're good for 1 kill, then you just get spammed down. It can be strong, but you can't do it too often, like maybe once a half.
And if you wait too long, then your guy and D is going to be...
Exactly, right? So like, it's very tricky to play that one effectively.
Well, it looks like Ricky wants to sneak in the middle really quickly. Let's see if he can do that. Over here, there's going to be a bit of a fight, and Ricky does go down. He got caught by NBK, who was holding top mid, so that's pretty clever. A little bit of damage here from Shazam. Ooh,
hello.
Wait a minute. He's going to get that kill on RPK if he could have got one more. I think he did tag Zywoo, so that could have really been something.
Yeah, but it's looking likely to finish with nothing because bombs down, they have no kits. Obo on 35, and that's such a difficult shot. He's not going to pull it off. 3 on 1, 6, so far removed from the equation. He'll be with CZ towards T-spawn, heading towards top and middle. Has found a UMP. They are going to be full eco next round, so I suppose that's not the end of the world. Oh, he won't be saving it, I can tell you that much right now. So he'll make his way towards T-spawn, but Apex will find him. And it will be double digits first for the French, 10-7. And like I said, Ika coming up, the Zeuses are coming out. Ricky didn't even think about that. Straight into the Zeus. I love it.
Difficult weapon to make work on Dust 2, right?
I've never bought one, I don't think. I've never purchased that weapon thinking, yeah, I'm going to use this. Maybe that says more about me than it does.
What's keeping you from it, Henry? What's the...
I guess like it just kills me to even consider. That's how I'm going to get a frag. I'd rather just use a P2000.
Rather get no frags than
Rather get no frags than do it like that.
Stubborn.
But I do like the Zeus, you know. I like people attempt them. They're always quite exciting. There's Ricky waiting at the door, seeing if they've got a chance. It's coming out. So that smoke actually helps him. He can just jump into smoke and the plant comes in and hope it's a default plant and see if he can deny it. It's not a default plant. I feel like it's not going to work for him. He's still waiting outside with it. He's just waiting for a mistake. Here it comes. Oh! No. Close.
It didn't go through the door, did it?
No.
Or the wall, I guess. Obo trying to get one more in there, but not going to happen. So Vitality now looking really good. This is a pretty great turnaround for them, winning these 3 first rounds in the second half. That's going to put them a little bit ahead. 11-7 is the scoreline. Now we've got the Orcs and the Orb out here for Complexity. Not a done deal yet, but I think Vitality are off to a pretty good start right now. Alex with 15, Zywoo with 17, RPK on 19. RPK's back now. It's good. I was sort of waiting for that. I don't remember yesterday, but that was sort of my big concern was RPK not really showing up, and I think he's an amazing player still, so they need him. Oh god, there is nobody defending B. Ricky sneaking out through middle. Is he gonna save this round? Oh, the bomb is back here. Hold on, they're running into B, and MBK, he's got the bomb. Ricky's gonna let him pass. He's gambling the whole round is gamble on this. Let's just see. He's gonna get the kill. Oh, and the bomb is almost a triple. That might have been worth it. Alex in the middle is gonna be going down. Ricky, he might have just saved them. Yeah. That is an unbelievable risk.
It was crazy. He could have had 3, but I think 2's enough. The bomb will be planted. CT's outside the bomb site itself. HE might actually find a frag. There is a low HP. Oh, there's not, I beg your pardon. Everyone's pretty healthy. It's Apex is low. He's got the AWP. He's at the back of the platform right now. RPK crouching by the car. Flashbang comes in. This is really all on Apex. He's got that AWP. He needs to do the heavy lifting. Not going to find that first shot, but RPK had all 3 players in front of him, unable to find the quick shots required. A very nice response from Sick. Bomb to be defused, with Sick getting 3 in total there. Ricky with 2 with that lovely backstab. Those are the kind of lineups Dreams are made of, and as soon as you start firing, very fast players like Vitality are going to respond, and he got 2.5 kills. They win the round, so it's absolutely fine. It's all under control.
There's so many ways to play that, because if he just kills MBK first and drops the bomb, that still buys so much time for the rest of the team. And somebody from Vitality to come back into Upper Dark and get that kill and pick up the bomb again, like, you don't know how that's going to play out. But he sort of gambled all of it on that. That's really hardcore, isn't it?
It really is. Well, round 20. First map at the best of 3,
okay.
And Def will open things up. It was a fast little play from Apex to try and get short control, but the rifle waiting on the other side for him. ZywOo does have the AWP. This is quite a heavy investment from Vitality as well. Everyone hovering around $1,000. This could be an issue if they give this round up. Same story for Complexity, really. This is a big swing round. Whoever takes this one is going to be in the driving seat. Lost bonus not really established on either side. ZywOo will bring it back to a 4-4, taking back the kill from Def. So Sejam was still with the AWP. They don't really have any utility. They've got to fend off potential full execution with 4 smokes here, Anders. This is why Obo's being so active right now, because he has no choice. He needs to find frag. I feel like he's going to get a couple, maybe. Gets the one. That doesn't really help him out too much. He needed to try and stay alive at all possibilities, and it's going to be Shazam that actually brings one back.
Yeah, that's a really big kill. Especially, he might not know it yet, but that was the last aggression coming from Catwalk. Might get, if they're out a little bit too soon here, that might be a problem. He shouldn't go and peek long right now. Just wait and let them cross. He's got some backup as well coming from Catwalk, so I'm pretty sure by now they know exactly what's going on. Yeah, there's the peek, and that's an incredible flick from Shazam, in fact. Taking out ZywOo, and RPK is going to be dropped by Ricky. Complexity bringing it back.
Yeah, really nice shots there, especially from Shazam. High pressure situation. He absolutely nails it. And like I said, this would break whoever loses the round. It's going to be Vitality. A chance for Complexity to close the gap at this point. I don't think we'll see much invested into this one. And will we see a timeout potentially? Just going to buy some Deagles here. Some PT50s too. Apex the only one of Army. He always spent a bit more than his teammates.
I wonder if you are Vitality, because they got that pick in the beginning of this round, ZywOo in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, do you think, oh, if we can do that, that might be, that opens up a lot of options, you know? Like, if they're not going to be super aggressive defending it, maybe we could do more.
You can always
do more. Like a little thing, you know? Yeah, could, wisdom for everyone.
Oh, you can hear them cheering on Shazam behind us as he gets the double kill. Unfortunately, he went down just as they started singing his praises, but he did do a very good job. He gets the 2 kills. MBK and Apex left. Apex is the only one who had armor here, so it was really an eco. And at this point, Complexity is trying to keep everyone alive. I'm sure they'll be absolutely fine.
I do think like a little handbook of Henry's wisdom would really sell well.
A lot of people have been asking for it. Publishers don't seem interested, though.
No?
No, I can't imagine why.
Oh, they did tag him right in the face, didn't they? But still, a lot of defense over on this side, and they'll combine for a good one there. Only losing Shazam. Saving... Did they not save the... Did Sick throw away the gun and not save the AWP? I think he did. Maybe. Am I dreaming it? Can we get a replay? Replay,
2
Henry.
more replays.
Still waiting for that new...
They're working on it. The numbers are being crunched right now. They're rendering the highest possible frame rates and resolution to make sure we know exactly where that smoke went.
Yeah, I think he dropped the weapon sick right at the end and did not pick up the orb. I want to say that that's true. Yeah, I think Ricky bought the orb. Well then, we'll find out. We'll get the replays.
He spent 5,600 in the rounds. That would make sense.
Okay. Smart, I think maybe could have rushed it, maybe, but they obviously could. Oh, that's such a play from Alex.
It's such a filthy little smoke, isn't it? Ricky does take at least 3 down here. He's still alive, on for a couple more potentially. He's got the bomb towards CT spawn. And Alex's little push in towards B yields a kill, but with the bomb being down, it doesn't really do a whole lot for them. Obo will be dropped. That's about all Alex will have to work with now. He's going to be in a 3 versus 1. Luckily, time's on his side, but the bomb's certainly not. That's so far away. And with Shazam's orb up and the 2 rifles, there's almost 0 chance Alex can do much more than a single kill.
That was really the kind of mid push that I thought that, they would try and take advantage of. This time they got shot down from Ricky's. I don't know if that will change their minds, but I still think there is a mid opening. Yeah, I would really like to see like a basic B split here for Vitality to try and do something. That's going to tie it up at 11-11 and building a decent economy on the CT side. Vitality are going to have everything right now, so the game is back on again. No more saving.
Timeout as well.
And the timeout. What would be in Henry's book of wisdom? Would it mostly be sort of Morrissey quotes? Would that be
Inspired by?
Inspired
perhaps.
by.
Yeah, like something along that sort of vein, I would imagine. Like Chad, I live with Chad, right? Well, sort of. We're both never home. He really enjoys
backtracking really quickly on that one.
I do, officially. On the paperwork it says we do at least.
Okay.
We're just both never home. I've spent a grand total like 4 days in Malta so far. He really enjoys my wisdom. Like, he's always asking me for advice, and I give him some one-liners sometimes. I'm not really sure they're safe for the broadcast, but
no,
I'll tell you after. How about that?
Okay, I appreciate it. I like the idea, sort of the veteran Henry taking young Chad under his wing.
Well, he's 30 as well, to be fair. So it's not that young, but yeah.
But he's inexperienced at life, isn't he?
I know. That's what I know what you meant, but.
So here we go. 23rd round, and that Molotov going to stop any kind of a long push. Not really sure they wanted to anyway, but certainly going to be a lot of grenades thrown here by Complexity, I would say, compared to the fact that there wasn't really much pressure, I feel like.
No.
So they're going to be lacking maybe some of them later on. Vitality's feeling out the map at the moment.
Taparoo. SMBK trying to detect anyone on the other side, maybe bait out some utility himself, or anyone trying to get through the door. This is what you call the default, but they're starting to...
It's going to be that B-split, isn't it?
Triangulate towards B, but it looks like you're right. 3 towards tunnels with a bomb. But this won't be a B-split. This will be one of the contact plays. They'll do the dribble smoke outside the tunnels.
Oh, you're right.
There's the smoke, and they'll probably just walk through it and then flash through when they just get to the precipice. But they need to be careful this position. It really shuts it down. Oh, he thought that was the flash, which it was, so he did turn away effectively. Def with the first kill, but can't find much more. He did some damage towards Alex, but that's such a French approach in terms of dust to B-bomb site. It's a calling card of theirs. They'll drop that smoke every round and sometimes use it.
Good bit of damage, I think, from Def, but I'm not sure it's enough here. 4-on-4 for the retake. They have a smoke and a Molotov. That's a fair bit of time. They just put out the Molotov there up in the window, and they could smoke off either the doorway or the window afterwards, and that's really going to be a problem. Bit of a flashbang to set it up, and Sick goes down to Saiwu, so this has really looked like a great call. There is a flank coming in on the... Oh, yeah, but they're already calling it off. There was a flank in up the dark, and now Apex actually cancelling out that retreat as well, making sure they leave this round with nearly nothing, and that's such a good call. Ricky goes down. That's a real power play out of Vitality.
It really is. I don't disagree. And they don't have any loss bonus built up on the Complexity side. Ober will save the AUG, but everyone else is going to struggle for cash. And Dev has 6,300, so they have enough for either an M4 and a FAMAS, or they could just straight up drop an AUG for Shazam and see what he can do with it and bring out some pistols. I don't know what the call will be here. There's no right answer. It's whatever they feel is going to be best. I would say with the almost 5k on Ricky, they could have a little flirt with this round. Looks to be just a partial buy here with Deagles not going to invest too heavily. I think that's the better of the two options right now. And you're not at the do or die stage of the game just yet. There's no point throwing it away because you wanted to go for a gamble round.
I would have loved an AUG on Shazam.
I know you would have done.
He is pretty exciting to watch too. So Obo, though, Well, look at this. We talked about Shocks pushing top mid. Now it's Obo instead. Oh, timing is absolutely everything right now. They're not going to check for this, obviously, but they're waiting down there. Oh, he fires the gun a bit too soon, and that might be the end of him. He's going to pick up 1 kill. There is a bit of backup there, but they do clean it up. There was a big opportunity.
Yeah, if he gets a clean kill on that first player, I dare say he gets the second as well.
Yeah, very likely. Oh, man, that was right on the edge. Sick going to be pushing in, but I think now Vitality are going to be checking everything, you know. Yeah, Apex is ready for it. You do make that call, don't you? When those things happen, you're like, well, let's make no assumptions at all.
Just Ricky at the car. Apex is 3 kills this round. I respect this from Ricky. Like, you got to be patient to sit there with this HP to try and get a kill.
Can we get the camera back on Ricky? I've only just realized that car is completely like out of proportion, isn't it?
Go on.
Like, there's no way a human being would fit in there.
Yeah, I see your point. When you're towering over the car like that, yeah, it's probably not ideal. Like when you're crouching down as well, you're all the same height as it. It's like
they've just
some sort of children's car. So.
Put in like a little clown car, haven't they?
Just Ricky remain. He's got a kit. He might as well save. He's got armor as well, by the way. So it's absolutely fine. Trying to save every penny he can. And he's playing against AKs and Krieg, so Kevlar's fine, doesn't need a helmet necessarily. Frustratingly, he's got 99 armor instead of the 100, so he's not going to get that discount price.
That's true. It's one little scratch in it.
Yep.
That's it. They don't want to take it back.
Warranty voided.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Could try and file a claim with the insurance company, see if you could get something out of that, maybe.
Well, it's certainly a conversation to be had. 13-11 Vitality. This is their pick. But I would say Complexity aren't really thinking like that. They know they can win Dust 2.
Yeah.
It's not like this is a wild card or anything from Vitality. Don't see Dust 2 too often these days, but it's great to see this particular matchup land here. It's not too technical. We've got some great skill on the server. We'll see now if this lower B push from Ricky will be enough. He gets the first kill. RPK will be dropped, and I feel like the trade is coming. Oh, that's great work. Respect.
Really well done. He almost had the org out to pick up that next one on Apex, I thought. But they're going to be pretty quick out the middle, trying to smoke it off, and there is a rotation happening from Catwalk. It's a really quick one. That's going to be a big problem for NBK. Yeah, he's taking this fight, and if it lasts another... Yeah, he's turning around and realizing, oh dear God, they're absolutely everywhere. And he goes down. Now it's a 2-1-4, and Sick is still defending. They're sort of walking into the... They know they have to get here quick, because otherwise the whole... The rest of the cavalry is going to show up, so they need to do something, and they're pushing right into Sick. There's a good shot from Saiwu, but a great defense for Complexity. 12-13. That quick catwalk reinforcement there was really, really important. Yeah, and shout out to Ricky for being a little bit crazy.
The fact he had the balls go towards lower in the start, like he gets a nice kill, and then the second as well, like it'll be frustrating for Vitality as they know they should have traded it out. They could have taken their time and made sure it was a guaranteed frag, but he did great just to get to there. Really impressive. It's Shazam and Ricky. This is what we wanted to see. Let's get that boy in the sniper. He's ready. He's feeling it now. He's actually top fragging at this point as well, and this is where he'll do his absolute best work. It's been a while since we've seen it. But today, it has come out in full force. Flashbangs through middle. Death on the other side. Vitality starting to feel the pressure now. They're the absolute favourites going into this one. Remember, Complexity, not really much to lose. There's not a whole lot of expectation as Alex will be tagged through the door.
Yeah, what a shot. Didn't obviously see anyone. That was just a, timing. Knew that was a good angle.
A speculative shot.
Nice.
Yeah, like that.
I do like that.
Good.
Makes the act of guessing sound a lot more sophisticated, Henry.
Ooh. Oh, that's not bad. Shazam, he's very, very good with the sniper. He'll take down Alex. He was a player who's been tagged up originally, so you'd be a little bit frustrated at that one. You want to get the high HP players, but there's no way, of course. 4 versus 5. It's Vitality that lost the advantage once again. Time starting to run away from them as the smoke comes towards middle. You can see how that funnels them towards the tunnels. They know they have no choice here. We're waiting to see what Ricky can do. He's spamming off. Oh, he spotted MBK. Wow. That was his mistake. As soon as you jump, that's when you'll go down. And it's going to be a 5-on-3. Obo's in towards T-spawn as well. That's guaranteed frag. Is that the bomb?
No, it wasn't. Sorry.
Okay, I was going to say, that would be crazy.
I thought for a minute. I mean, it still doesn't look good, but...
wait for it. thought the jumping shot was about to come through. This is a chance now. Oh my goodness, Apex can do this. Third kill will not be his, but he set ZywOo up. But that's what I've been hearing about. Obo was slow to get into this game, but he's roaring now. And it's going to be 13-13. Complexity really have got Vitality on the ropes. The opening picks have been great.
Yeah.
And they'll keep 3 players up.
Now, tell you what, though, I mean, just the fact that we've got Obo on a stage like this and he isn't showing like those signs of really heavy nerves and it's just sort of keeping us calm, that to me in itself is kind of crazy. Shazam, this next one that's great for Apex. If he could have got that one more there, that would have been way out of the park. But they still have that double AWP setup. Complexity now 13-13, and not looking good for Vitality in terms of the money. Oh god.
Complexity. Remember, if you're just joining us, maybe waking up in North America, Complexity just earlier today, they took down MIPR, like in a 3-map series. Like, it was nuts.
Mad upset, wasn't it?
Yeah, like, and we had Furia beating Astralis just before this as well. Nothing makes sense today.
It really doesn't. 13-13, entering round number 27. There's a good flashbang. Molotov there. Ricky trying to see if he could maybe segment that. Oh, that was ZywOo with a scout taking Sick down and a headshot. And Ricky, he's just oh my god! Up at the high ground, he legs him.
Oh my god.
If he would have got that kill. My god, Obo gonna come out of it against Apex, and Def spraying for a long time. Alex, he has to stay alive here. This is not really done yet. Flashbang is really brilliant, and now he's relocating back into the side. What is this round?
Yeah, this is absolutely insane. It looks like Vitality have done it, Anders. I didn't think they stood a chance. P250 and a scout. We need replays.
We need replays.
We need replays, guys.
Oh, it's not over yet.
No, wait.
They're still peeking in. Alex on 7 health. That bomb is quite far ticked to death. He has got a flashbang, but it's not enough. It's going to be a quad kill on Alex.
What is that scream? Did you hear that? I think he's ripped the vocal cord there. My God, we need the replays. There was too much action there. It was too much to keep up with.
How did ZywOo get the scout shot?
I don't know. Here we come.
Okay, just line it up perfect.
Just before the smoke blew. That's where you got confused. That shot, though, oh my goodness. Then he hit the second. I think he legged that player.
Yeah, he did.
That was such a round. I like that. That's the next level replay right there. Clip it.
We can get
sound
some
clip it. MP3
absolutely amazing memes, can't we, out of this? Like, you have to appreciate that.
I want that as my ringtone. That sound. Yeah, that's what I want.
In public when that goes off.
Yeah, actually, on second thoughts, maybe.
But then you have to do the hand movement as well.
Yeah, got him as my background, making that kind of gesture, and then the music comes, or the sound comes in.
Yeah. After. It's like when you get that perfect baguette, but they've put garlic on, and it's so good, you know?
It's so good.
I mean, that would be the sound you want to make.
Well, Vitality now, I can't believe this, is somehow now they're the ones that have taken the lead back, and they have the financial advantage due to P250s and a scout, and the opening kills coming in. Shazam, they've been so aggressive towards middle. This time, Apex will come out on top. He gets 2 quick frags. That's Ricky and Shazam taken care of.
Shazam kind of, I guess he must have looked lower dark and thought, no one's there, and that's fine. And then, because otherwise I think he would have crouched that whole distance. ZywOo's now taking the A-bomb site by sort of crab walking his way up there. So yeah, this round really falling apart here for Complexity. Vitality coming out with a well, first of all, great couple of kills there in the middle for Apex. Really heads-up play. And then the rest of them kind of just lose track of where the T players are. So now they just have to save, and they really don't have a lot of money. They've got nothing at all, Henry, to play this next round with. That's the really rough part, isn't it? Like, saving this M4 and the MP9 is actually huge if they could do it.
Yeah, when you go this far in the game and then you lose it due to finances at the finish mark, that's when you really get a little bit salty. You know, it's oh god, that's the way we lose. So they run out of cash. They do get another rifle at least.
Yeah, if they can save it.
Vitality have got the resources to challenge. Like, the money's not actually crazy strong. The grenade's got him.
Wow.
Depp will go down. But yeah, Sick now saving 1 and 4. That's not such a worrying factor, but they're still coming for him. Oh, he's got a double kill out. Not even close. All right, Alex, nice shot. Map point for Vitality. Money in the bin. Fist bumps is about as good as they've got on the Complexity side at this point.
Apex, though, still screaming.
I love it.
I'm so into it.
There's so much passion today. Like, it's been a while.
I am just so into it.
Why not? Get everyone hyped up.
Do you think if we put like a wine glass down there, he could break it with like just the?
I think maybe he has the vocal range to pull that off, but it would have to be a different note. But I'm definitely interested to experiment.
Oh, challenging a bit with the scout. Grenade might be. Oh my God, very good. That's a great shot on RPK though, but it's gonna get traded now. Def, they're not gonna even respect that Molotov. They're just gonna be. Oh, RPK stands in it, and now the flashbang and the follow-up.